What's up, guys? It's Logan, Party of Forerunner, and we are starting video 3 on day 6.5 or 7.5. I can't remember. Oh, that's a really pretty waterfall right there. Wow. Very nice. Yeah, so we have gone 80 miles already today, and it's been pretty easy driving. It's only 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and you know, we have seen some cool stuff, but we haven't seen anything all that amazing, and the roads have been pretty easy, pretty fast-paced roads. So we've just been driving and just enjoying it. We stopped back at a little trailhead a little while ago, got a little hike under our belt just to stretch our legs, and we're just driving along. The weather's a little bit on the grim side. It's like always threatening to rain, but not raining too much. And we are really excited to get to a self-serve creamery that we've heard a lot about. We should get there later this afternoon. And then the thing I'm really excited about tomorrow is getting into the White Mountains and getting up Mount Washington. So we're having a blast, and you follow along and we will show you some cool stuff. Well, this is Sandwich Notch. Just left the White Mountain National Forest, and we're in Sandwich Notch Park. And this is such a cool drive. The woods are just gorgeous. Got little cascading creeks all over the place, and nice mossy, cool woods. Happens to be kind of foggy today, which kind of adds to it a little bit. But you will really enjoy this section right here. It's a whole lot of fun. All right, well, here we are stopped on Wing Road. We're not very far from the Sandwich Creamery, and we passed the Booty Family Farm, established in 1984. And one thing we've been wanting to do was get us some local maple syrup. It says the farm stand's open, and they say they got maple syrup, so we are going to come and check it out.
I smell maple syrup.
Yeah, it smells good in here. Yes.
There's maple syrup.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, in case you couldn't see, we bought us a quart of New Hampshire pure maple syrup.
What are you going to put it on, Durgen?
Yum. Pancakes.
All right, come stand in front of this side for me.
All right. Courtesy of the Booty Family Farm. We got us some booty.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, well, she won't know about this until she watches the video. So there was no marking at all on the actual road for the Sandwich Creamery, but we had heard about it from the BDR video, and it's actually also waypointed on the BDR. We came in here, and sure enough, it's here, but unfortunately, it is all locked up. It's
Head on out.
I guess so, yeah. It's 4 o'clock on a Monday, and they are not open. So that's kind of a big bummer. That was one of the main things we were looking forward to today, but hopefully we can find some ice cream somewhere today. I've definitely got a hankering for some. Okay, well, good news for us, or good information for you. You should be happy for us if you're just following along our journey. We stopped here at the Sandwich Creamery, which we showed you is nothing or closed. We got to right here, and we saw a sign for Young Maple Ridge Sugar House at 301 Wing Road, which we put into the GPS to see, and it took us to like right here, somewhere right in here. and it showed we passed it and it wasn't even there. Well, if you keep going, you will get to right here and you will see this Young Maple Ridge Sugar House, which says it's at 301 Wing Road. And they're supposedly open from 9 to 9. And Tyler went and checked and confirmed that they are open. So we're gonna go inside. It's another self-serve honor system. Please follow payment instructions. Nice. Hey Travis, don't push any buttons. What do you think, bud? Wow. How cool.
I'll get it.
Wow. Okay.
A dump truck and it got a blow horn under. And there's a blow and there's Daddy and we're eating ice cream and Dad is Mr. Tyler and Dad is the road and this is the house.
I don't care. You can see it from where you're standing. Hey.
There's.
Alright, Trav, that's a good enough video.
And there's there.
All right, well, I wasn't expecting this, but here's the Durgen Bridge, built in 1828. This is our first covered bridge of the day. Hey guys, well it is a little after 5, it's 5:40 now, and I've been awake for almost an hour at this point, and we are dealing with an infestation of mosquitoes, and mosquitoes have long since been my nemesis. And when we were getting in the rooftop tent last night, it was sort of, raining on and off, and we were a little lax with the tent fly and the kids and just trying to get everybody up in there, and the light was on and the door was open and the tent got filled with mosquitoes, and the car was getting filled with mosquitoes too because it was open and we had lights on, and it's just been really, really bad. We got in the tent and started killing mosquitoes with the light on and thought we had killed almost everything we saw floating around. So we went to bed and I just got under the covers. Fortunately, it was a little bit chilly or not super hot, so I was able to burrow under the covers. Alright, and I just fell asleep, and I started sleeping really good until Joanna started whimpering and crying a little bit and complaining that she was itchy, and then once I was awake for that, I realized I was too. And it was kind of all over from there, and then I just realized I was just covered from head to toe in bites, and yeah, so I got up and I've coated myself in Ben's bug spray, and I put on a crap ton of hydrocortisone cream, and I've taken 2 Benadryl, and yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do from here, but it's kind of miserable. All right, guys. Well, we left the
Mosquito hellhole.
Yep, mosquito hellhole that we slept in last night. That was just so stinking bad. From the time I did my last little clip, I passed out for about an hour and a half from the Benadryl, and got woken up by Tyler saying he had gotten his tent packed up and was ready to go. So we kicked it into high gear, got ours done, and then we headed out. We stopped and got some fuel, and what's the name of that town? It's always eluding me.
I don't know.
Little town at the bottom of Washington. We stopped there and went in a little outfitter and got some more bug spray and some mosquito nets. And fortunately, they weren't as bad down there. And now we are going up Jefferson Notch Road on our way to the Mount Washington Auto Road. Weather still looks pretty crappy on the summit, but you know, that can change in an instant, and we're hoping that it'll clear off while we're up there before we get there. And either way, we'll get to experience Mount Washington, so pretty excited about that.
Don't go up if you're a weenie.
Bike crossing, that would be really fun.
Oh, yes.
So fun.
An 8-mile climb. Just whew, lovely.
Hey buddy, what do you think? Yeah, you like it up here on Mount Washington? Unfortunately, I guess understandably so, they made us drop the trailer, so we didn't get to bring it. We're trying to get the kids bundled up so they can endure this for just a little bit. You ready to go, Peanut? All right, let's do it. Summit rig shot. All right, guys. Well, we made it off of Mount Washington alive. We didn't get any amount of a view, but that's all right. It was still really cool. It's neat to see just how crazy it can be and how rough. The winds were crazy. The fog was crazy. It was literally one of those things we had to hold on to the kids to make sure we didn't lose them. If they just got 20, 30 feet away from you, you could barely see them. And it was windy enough you could barely stand. But we had a good time there, and we are fixing to leave New Hampshire and enter Maine for a little while. I think before it's all said and done, we'll be crossing back over into New Hampshire and actually end the trail right at the New Hampshire-Maine border. It's still kind of a gray, rainy day. It got pretty there for a minute right before we climbed Washington. We thought maybe it was going to clear off, but right as we were doing the approach road, it set back in on us pretty good. So we just riding and trying to avoid the rain, and hopefully the bugs later on aren't as bad as they were. But so far it's been pretty easy going, and we're gonna have the border coming up here directly.
Welcome to Maine.
Thank you, sir. You as well. I believe that's going to be it. No sign, but I think we're now in Maine. So with that, we will continue this adventure on into Maine, see what Maine has in store for us.